Hi there, everybody. It's time for some football. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, a good one in store here between the Carolina Panthers and the New England Patriots. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off from Foxborough. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go ultra. Go ultra. Black. 95. Ready.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Complete. It's Trevor Etienne. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Red, yellow, down.
A gain of 4 yards.
Yellow, 40, red, cycle.
First down.
Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 2nd down.
6, mega. Let's go. Set, hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Ready, set.
A gain of 12. First down.
Come on, set.
Panthers.
Green jack. 50, green.
Here's Young again. He's got it. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Yellow, 22. Ready?
To the air on 1st down. Young. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Set, hut. Set, hut.
Again, it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Here we go. Set, set.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. That is Marcus Jones. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
Here's made in the air. Forced out to his right. That's taken in by Bell. Right out of bounds after a small gain. Give him 3 on that gain. And that's a New England 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he manages to find a little traction on that Soach field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out in the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. So that one looked like it didn't make it to midfield, and yep, that's correct. They're marking it out beyond the 45, but short of the midfield logo.
Ready, play.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense in a hurry up here.
You don't blue. Hut.
Rush coming for Young. Makes the catch. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
6, mega. Set, hut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Ready.
They're going for it. Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked out by Marte Mapu. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Short pass brought in. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
May not a throw on 3rd. Buying some time right. Shovel pass complete. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again. And he drives this into the pouring rain. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 11.
Right, 97.
That's good for a Panthers
Black
first
shot.
down. A gain of 11 on the play.
1st down. Young.
Carolina.
Caught quickly on the slant. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Down. Hut, hut.
From the red zone now. Headed out right. Cut near the goal line. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. To return this, Marcus Jones. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. May now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at 1st down here. Out of the pistol, Henderson has some daylight through the 40. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. 16 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the pistol, here's Stevenson. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6.
Here's the pistol snap to May. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. A give up the middle to Stevenson. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Bryce Behringer on now to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 52, hut.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Back to pass on 2nd and short. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field more than a second or two. You never ever this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. Ready?
4th down. Young throwing. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Henderson on 1st and 10. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 14-yard line.
They go play action. Here's May. That one complete to Hooper. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Getting out to his left. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Stevenson gets in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots start to fight back with their first points of this game. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Got a good play at the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Fly blue. Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Chased out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Completed over the middle. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Ready. Ready. 10 black. Spot.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
It's Young, the throw here on first. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning.
Okay, break.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Go. 60 red. 60 red. 10.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. On the move, headed right. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That was Tataroa McMillan he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
On 3rd down, it's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Down. Ready?
4th down, Young. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, here's May. Has it in close. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. And off headed left, Henderson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done. You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion. You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
Come on, set. 50, green. Set, huh?
Young on 1st and 10. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here we go. Cut.
Young working from the gun. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now they have 3rd and short.
Black shot. Here we go. Cut.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. It's a race down the right side. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
Ready. Black Ultra. Black 4.
Again, it's Young. Escapes the pocket. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are, not just wide receivers that always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic. Hits going out for the sack.
And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is. If he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half.
Ready.
One last play before the break.
Set, hut.
Tight end going in motion here.
60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Final throw before the break. A massive shot towards the end zone. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a lead on the final play of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. 3rd quarter starts with a run by Stevenson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down throw for May. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
14 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
May now to throw on 3rd. And he goes. The Panthers got him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And it's the same as a touchback here. This one down right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Set.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Working quickly here.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready?
Young on the play action. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Set. 52 blue. Hut.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Set. Ready. 33. Yellow. Hut.
From the gun, ETN gets it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense to the line fast.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 39-yard line.
Here's Young to throw. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he works this to the 38 before going down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready.
Ready to keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
From the red zone now. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Buys time, rolling right. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Now, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. May finds his running back, Henderson. This gets forward to around the 29. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
At the 38-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a New England first down.
That's another Patriots first down.
May now from the gun. It's complete to Hunter Henry. Big man showing up the yards. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Baker with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Just manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. No one's around him. He's got space. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Ready?
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. And he picked up close to 4. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Panthers in possession of it. They need to preserve that lead over one final quarter.
Ready?
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Ready. 50. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Check this one down to Etienne. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
You, yellow. Black 40. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
From the red zone on first. Forced out to his right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator. I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
On the ready.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Blaster, 6, black, 95. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. Big field goal try coming up here for Ryan Fitzgerald. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. Fitzgerald sends this through, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. May off the play fake. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
1st down, May. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
They go play action. Here's May. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that means 3rd down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
May now on 3rd down. That's Cox. It's the rookie from Washington State. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
On it in. It's Henderson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Crazy.
Made to throw it. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. May. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
Is Mick there? They had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
On the double.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red, 38. Cut.
Now give. It's ETN headed left. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. They'll need more of those as they trail by a score. Offense in the hurry up here.
Wait. Check, cut.
Young working from the gun. He's going deep this time. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set, ready.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up fourth down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Fourth and forever coming up.
Go. Blue, 32. Green Jack. Set.
He'll throw it. This is a heater going deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Crazy. Here goes throw. Hey, what's that?
Here's May to the air. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here goes throw.
Back to the air. It's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Okay, that was on the field, the young high school quarterback just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
Here goes throw. Hey, what's that?
He's back to throw. It's on target to Williams. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots come through to tie it in the 4th. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score Patriots 24, Panthers 23.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for him. We've got 1st and 10.
Set.
Defense shows blitz. Young hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go now.
On 2nd and 10, Young on the move, headed right. Makes the catch. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Panthers trail by just one.
Okay, ready?
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
50, green. Cut.
It's Young, the throw here on 1st. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Ready.
Caught quick right side. Across the 20, continuing to work. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. Good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a pickup of 26. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here he is to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He'll look to throw it. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Looking to throw it. We'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down.
Here we go, sir. Ready, what's up?
Desperation time here. Rose caught. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Hey, what's up?
Back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, right hand. Now here we go, sit up.
Setting up to pass. Vacates quickly left side. Now here he goes. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Crazy. Now here we go, sit up. Hey, what's up?
Here he is to throw. That's taken in by Henry. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.